Hey guys, it's Jarrett, our next adventure. Today's Sunday the 15th. We got home late last night from the Hershey RV Show. I'm exhausted today, just fair disclosure. But we wanted to come to you and kind of give you our take on our first RV super show, whatever you call it. And so it was really just an interesting experience for us. It was way busier than I expected, and we did not get to do near the stuff that we wanted to do. And partly that's because we wanted to give you guys a great and awesome campground tour of where we stayed and what's to do around there. And so we were trying to do probably too many things in too short a period of time. And so for us, it was really just a neat experience. You know, the people we met were nothing short of amazing. And it was kind of funny because it was like a couple of different dynamics. So we had the people who watch us that felt like they knew us that we didn't know. They would come up and talk to us, and it was really funny. I think her name was Shelly from Maryland. I was talking to somebody and she kept like walking back and forth by. And she's like, I kept walking by thinking that you knew me because you're in my living room every Sunday morning. And I'm like, meeting her for the first time, and they were a great couple and really just super sweet people. And then we met like people that we watch, and we felt like they should know us. And so it was like the same experience for me, like, oh, you know, it's Miles from Miles RV or
Miles RVs. Yeah, and that's spelled with a Y. So Miles spelled with a Y.
Lots and lots of camper views, but or camper tours.
Yeah.
So my question though is like, all right, this is our first show.
Yeah.
Say I happen to see a camper that I absolutely gotta have.
Okay.
I know they'll do like all the paperwork and stuff here, but do I get the camper here, or do I have to like, they ship it to us? How do you buy a camper at a camper show?
So when you go to an RV show, you can do everything here as far as all of the purchasing process up to putting your deposit down on the RV. So you'll put a deposit down on the RV to secure it, and then what will happen from there is you are actually going to go to a dealership that is represented here at the show. So there's a bunch of different dealerships out here. Camping World, Blue Compass RV, a bunch of smaller independent RV dealerships out here, all kinds of stuff. Whoever you buy your RV from, you will then go to their dealer location and you will pick up your RV there at a later date. And a lot of times it won't actually be the specific RV you're standing in here at the show. It will be the same floor plan and model, just a different VIN number, essentially, when you get to the lot. So you get a chance to actually go to the lot, see it, make sure everything's good, and then finish up all your paperwork.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. We were curious. We're like,
yeah.
We're like,
how do you actually buy an RV here?
Right? Yeah, so that's how the process will work. Yeah, that's how the process will work.
Okay,
there.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, sure thing, sure thing.
Or some of the channels are Ashanti and Talmadge.
We found Ashanti and Talmadge from Adventure Bandits. What's up, guys?
You gotta get over here where you got your microphones.
Yeah, here, y'all.
Hi, Valerie. Hi, Jarrett.
So we met these
awesome Buckeye fans.
We met
OH.
we met Talmadge yesterday, and then we met Ashanti this morning.
So guys, I had on her badge and she had on mine.
And only 2 people noticed.
Yep.
And they were one of the 2.
We were surprised. We should be surprised.
Yes,
Actually,
yes.
we walked around the entire day with, I had Ashanti on the entire day.
And I'm much of a smart aleck and have much of the dry sense of humor that I will probably never let you live this down from this point on forward. You're like, oh my God, I hate that guy.
Not at all. Not at all. We like making friends and meeting good people, which we know each other. We just now got to meet each other face to face in person, and that's cool.
Totally come to one of your rallies.
Absolutely.
You gotta come.
You have to come to a glamp out or a bash, one of our events. You will leave out with friends, community, with being able to even participate in our charity events. So it's a really, really good time. It's not lecturing you to death. We do educate, and we also have a lot of fun.
It's a lot of fun.
I'll bring the moonshine.
Oh yeah.
We had him at moonshine.
I like you already.
We're brothers from another mother.
So we thank you guys for following us, and we thank you for this opportunity, and we will continue to follow you guys and share.
Yeah.
Okay, so he is now going to play putt-putt The goal is to put right there. You'll have a chance to win an ultimate prize pack giveaway. 3 winners will be picked. And, I mean, who can go wrong with a pizza oven, a griddle, a fire pit? This is something that all our RVers need, right?
I really want to max the...
Well, you get the whole entire thing.
Oh, the whole thing?
The whole thing. All you got to do is get that ball in one of those holes.
You got all this pressure on her.
Everybody's watching.
Concentration.
And you got the camera on.
Okay, there you go.
I got a backpack, a microphone. What can
It's Dora
possibly...
backpack.
Oh! Almost.
Too hard.
Gypped.
Yeah. A little too much force there, honey.
There he goes.
Oh, bounced out twice. Do we get honorable mention? Hey guys. Oh, way off. The prize belongs to someone who actually deserves it, so I missed on purpose.
Or Chris and Katrina, which are the nicest people, by the way. All those people I just named, incredibly nice. And if you ever get a chance to meet them, highly recommend you stop in and say hi. So that was kind of interesting. And then we met the YouTubers that watch us, that we watch. And it was like talking to old friends. And so it was like super, that part of the show was like really, really neat for us. And it was, you know, there was the amount of people that, like, as I was talking to somebody, they would tap me on the shoulder and say, congratulations on the truck, or love your channel, or blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, you know, I'm talking to this person and they were going somewhere and I felt bad because I wanted to say hey and talk to them, but it just didn't really work out that way. So if you guys are watching this and you know, I acknowledged you but didn't get a chance to say hi to you, I'm sorry. But I do try to talk, when I meet someone, I try to talk to them and be like, hey, you know, you got my attention. It's just hard.
There's so much going on.
And like Val's behind the camera, she's not Mike, but she said there was so much going on. And then you get to the whole, I'm like, we haven't even got to the RV show yet. And so, you know, we went in Tuesday, and Tuesday we kind of like, all right, this is our day. We're gonna look at all the campers. There's like 1,500 campers there. I think we might've looked at like 10 or 15. And we were we missed a whole section of campers. And it was busy and it was overwhelming. And I do think if you're gonna go to the show and you've never been to one of these shows before, I would highly recommend figuring out like what your purpose of being there is. If you're just going to camper shop, then that's cool. But if you're looking for fifth wheels, my suggestion is like make a list of the fifth wheels you want to see and get to your list first, because if you don't, you're going to be over like Class A diesel pushers and looking at that stuff kind of like we were. And so I do think that that would be important. Like, you know, like seriously, like just make a list, stick to your list, get your list done, and then go deviate and do whatever. But there was so much stuff there, and there were so many people there, and we had like some great conversations with Miles. We had some great conversations with Venture Bandits. We also had a great conversation with Matt.
It's Matt. Andre!
How's it going?
So excited to finally get to meet these guys.
Yes, thank you.
We're excited too. I'm not Mike. They probably can't hear me too good, but I got a question for you.
Talk to me.
Okay, number one, why can't we buy liquefied anywhere else?
What do you mean?
In a store.
Oh,
We
no,
want to find you in all the stores.
No, you can. You can. So,
Okay.
right now we are in General RVs.
Okay.
We don't have one.
Okay, and we're at some smaller mom and pop dealerships throughout the country.
Okay.
Maybe like 5 or 10. But we are finalizing a deal with Walmart. They want to put us in 800 to 1,500 stores nationwide.
Oh, awesome! I'm
Yep.
so excited to hear that.
So that's the first announcement ever.
Yay.
Yes, you're the first to know.
Ever said
Oh
on
my
social
gosh.
media.
Yes.
Okay, well ours will be late because
yeah, no, you're
we're
good.
like 2 or 3 weeks out.
And we'll know exactly when. We think they're gonna place the PO in October.
Okay.
To get it launched spring of next year.
That's so exciting.
Yes, yes.
Okay, I got
and
another
then,
question.
Then we also have some other things in the works that I can't go into details, but I mean,
energy drink.
oh no,
Don't get that idea.
definitely no liquefied energy drink, that's for sure.
You drink like, oh.
No, it's funny how
We'll
many
all be
people.
skipping around our RVs.
Yes.
It's
I love
funny.
that.
We have a business partner named Sean, and then here's Kim and Will.
Hi, guys.
So we have a business. Hi. We have a business partner named Sean, and every time somebody makes a joke about drinking liquefied, he just kind of like, no, don't make that joke.
Right.
That's hilarious.
Because people are like, hey, this flavor tastes funny. It's just like, no, we're not. You're saying that. We're not saying that. Don't drink liquefied.
I gave him the $1 million business idea, the liquefied energy drink.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, last question.
Yes.
Where can we get a bobblehead easier?
So, we made them really exclusive and tough and difficult to get.
They
which,
are.
Yeah,
They
I know.
No
Wait,
joke.
and we will work on something for 2025
Okay.
to have a liquefied combination bobblehead.
I love it.
So, you know, we'll make it so it's easier to get, and there'll be like a little liquefied logo on there.
Okay.
But unfortunately, you know, it's one of those things, we got to buy the bobbleheads from China, so that's
Okay.
always
And
kind
they take
of...
a while to get
Yeah.
here too.
Okay.
Yeah,
Perfect
exactly.
Christmas gift. We're looking forward to
No,
it.
it definitely won't be for this Christmas. Maybe next
Well, next
Christmas.
I thought we were friends.
I know.
Man.
Okay. Thank you guys. It was so nice to meet you. Thank you so much. What, did you have one more question?
Yeah, I do.
Talk to me.
So what made you start skipping around campers?
I don't know. I like to skip, to be honest with you. It's funny. When I first started my videos, they were very cut and dry, boring, mundane. I don't even know the proper words. But I tried to be... When I first started making YouTube videos, I tried to be what I thought people wanted an RV reviewer to be. And slowly but surely, my personality just got interjected into making the videos. So it's just like there is no rhyme or reason, or there is no strategy.
We had like nothing written down.
I just do what I like to do, and you know, that sometimes I want to skip to the front, sometimes I don't. You know.
That's why we all love you.
Thank you, thank you.
You guys too. Thank you
Nice
so
to meet
much.
you guys.
Nice to meet you. Very, very cute. Perfect for Jarrett.
There you go, Jared.
Very fitting.
Thank you guys.
You know, I think the biggest thing that stands out to me, and this is why we camp, is like the campers, the camping community is like the nicest group of people as a whole. And we didn't talk to anybody, people that we watched or people that come up to us, or anybody that I didn't like I could go have dinner with these folks and probably have a great time. Yeah, and we had dinner with Adventures Our Way, the Schultz. Ed owes me like $300 now, but that's okay. You know, I'll get it out of him eventually. And so the joke is like he thought he got away with this, but we'll have dinner with him again, and we're going somewhere super expensive. just beware, Ed. But anyway, I'm joking, but no, it was really cool. We did a creators event thing that was really neat, just to see all the people who recognized us that maybe we recognized or didn't recognize, and it was just kind of a humbling experience maybe. So Val's behind the camera, so I'm just going to repeat what she said. The purpose of that one was to network with other YouTubers and kind of grow your spear, if you will, and which we did. And it was, you know, we met all about the banks.
Switch it up. Todd and Sheila are awesome.
Then we met the Switched Up guys. I'm just kind of repeating. Amp to Glamp, Sherry and John. So we met those guys. I mean, just everybody's like super nice, and it was really cool to see like these people in Weir in like real time.
Cody and Angie finally got to meet them.
Yeah, I got to meet Untethered. We actually walked in with Cody and Angie, and like their channel is like one that I've watched quite a bit. So it was kind of funny. Is like when you meet these people, you can kind of like, you feel like they feel like they know you because they've watched our channel, and I feel like I've known them because I watched their channel. And so when you run into them, it's like, hey, what's up, Cody? You know, and like you don't know, and like we've never met. So it's kind of, that was kind of cool, and like super awesome people. If you don't, we'll put links to everybody's channel that I just mentioned. Yeah, and make sure you go over to our Facebook page, give that a look. There's pictures. We try to take pictures with everybody we met, which wasn't a ton of people, because honestly, like every time we met someone new, it was a 20-minute conversation. And so that ran into, which is like, and if we met you and it was a 20-minute conversation, I'm not saying anything disparaging about that. It's just more of it's just what it was. And so we wanted to meet a lot of people. We met some people from Nebraska and Wisconsin, a lot of New Yorkers and New Jersey. We met some tent campers. We met some people who didn't have campers. And so we go through the whole story, and they kind of tell us who they are, and get to meet them and know them a little bit. It takes a little time, and I never want to not take time for our subscribers or someone new, or if they have questions.
We're just RVers with a
camera
and a
Gmail. Yeah, we're just RVers with a camera and a Gmail, so we're not nothing great by any stretch. Some of the videos we put out are really crappy, just because we're just learning as we go. For those of you that stopped and talked to me and said hello, thank you. I really appreciate it, and that was awesome. So I think Valerie's behind the camera, and she'll correct me if I'm wrong, but I think her biggest takeaway from the RV show is that she thought we would see a crap ton of RVs and meet a few people. And at the end of the day, it was quite the opposite.
So we made it in about 20 feet inside the entrance, and already we're just meeting some YouTubers we watch, getting to, you know, collaborate a little bit, talk to some people we haven't met yet, connect a little bit. It's been cool, but we have not seen one RV, so we gotta start, you know,
looking around,
getting down to the purpose of being here, right?
Yeah.
Which was actually meeting y'all.
Yeah.
So we don't care if we don't see one RV. We'll just talk to the YouTubers we like all day.
So Valerie said that she looked at some Class Bs and some Minis, and she stepped foot in those. I might have looked at 15 campers. I looked at like 4 or 5 Super Cs, and then I looked at like a handful, maybe 10 fifth wheels, and like that was it. I think the part that we probably enjoyed the most, and I'll say this for Valerie, is that we probably enjoyed talking to people and meeting subscribers and YouTubers and industry people way more than we did actually looking at the campers.
I gotta tell you, it has been one long hot day in the sun, but I have had so much fun, really not even looking at the RVs as much as I have meeting some of our new friends who we finally got to like meet in person. It just was a really cool day. Really loved that part about it.
Yeah, next year we're gonna have a plan. We're talking about, and this is very early on, and we may do something at the Tampa show. We got to talk about it, of like having a subscriber meetup somewhere, maybe go bowling or doing something where it's not, I don't want to do a dinner, because I think if we do a dinner, then you're kind of like confined to a table and you're eating, and that separates everyone. Mm-hmm. So we're trying to talk through like a subscriber meetup to where we can mingle amongst each other and get to know each other. I guess in saying all that is to say is like, when you go to one of these bigger RV shows, whether it's Hershey or Tampa or really any show that you go at, and you're on a limited time schedule or whatever, is just make sure you have a plan. I would highly recommend, like, you're gonna go look at fifth wheels, kind of get online, do your research of floor plans that you're the most interested in, make your top 5 or 10 or 20 or whatever, and then get through those. Because if you don't, you're gonna do like what me and Valerie did, and you're just gonna kind of meander around and look around and then not really see anything that you really wanted to see. Which I've got to see the things that I wanted to see. I was really only interested in one fifth wheel that I really wanted to walk through, and I walked through it again a couple of times while we were at the show. Valerie found a new contender, which we're gonna have to talk about.
Yes, I did.
It is pretty, but it is expensive.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. The next couple of weeks, so we're doing some Hershey content, so you'll see the fifth wheels and the Super Cs that we looked at, which are two segments that we both, in the RV industry, that we both really like. I think our next fifth wheel, or next camper will be a fifth wheel, and I think the next step after the fifth wheel will be probably the Super C on down the road, because those jokers are expensive. We did an accessories video, some of the stuff that we use, some stuff that we actually bought and like, some things that we can get behind. We looked for some, they're not all mom and pop businesses, but we looked for some mom and pop type stuff where you could support a small business type accessories that we thought were really cool. That video is coming up. And then on the other side of my truck, after all those videos come up, I am trying to figure out this solar generator that someone sent me and wanted me to review, and it is not getting off to a good start. And I think I might have overheated it because I let it sit in the sun. And if that's the case, that's going to be a big dislike, because what good's a generator if it can't sit in the sun? Because the cord they sent me for my solar panels is not long enough to hide the stupid thing. What to expect? So we met some, on Industry Day, they had 2 food trucks. You had your choice between chicken tenders, which I think were pretty decent because that's what Valerie had, or hot dogs, which was not very decent because that's what I had. It was like not a good grilled hot dog. It's like a hot dog they like boiled in water and then threw it on a bun. It's kind of gross actually, but I ate it because I was hungry. When it opens to the public, there was all kinds of food trucks. There was a lemonade guy that I gave a hard time to and picked on him, and I was giving him crap because he asked for a tip, and I did tip him, but I still gave him crap about it. And then, but it's Jarrett being Jarrett. I will say that was probably the most expensive food that I have seen at an event in quite some time. I mean, I think I paid, like we talked to Cody and Angie, and they got 2 of those chicken strip baskets, and it was like $34.
And even the Chick-fil-A booth, I think, was even higher price than going to the actual restaurant.
Much higher price. I mean, they get you because they know they got you.
Get the snack, get the lemonade and the popcorn.
Yeah, I mean, that stuff was good. The lemonade this year was good. So yeah, I mean, Hershey Show was, I think, I mean, honestly, for our first time, us just kind of winging it and not planning it because we're not planners, is something to do. One of the big takeaways is once it opened to the public, it was super crowded. And then the reason we didn't film a lot of RVs is because, I mean, there was just a bajillion people in them. So my takeaway on that, and I think Endless RVing and made a comment, go after 5. So Wednesday we went a little bit later, and it seemed like we passed more people leaving than going. We had a meet and greet Thursday morning, Friday morning, and when we got there, there was quite a line to get in. So, you know, so I would say if you're gonna go and you wanna go with less people, go toward the end of the day and not in the morning. Izzy and MJ, very nice people, very friendly, very tall people, so, but super nice people. They stopped and talked to us and gave us a few minutes of their time, which was really cool. They were on a mission. You could tell they had been doing this for several years, and they knew what, if we don't get this done today, it ain't happening. And so they
were right.
And they are right. We have tentatively put the Hershey Show on the books for next year. And then if we do the Tampa show, one thing that I want to do with you guys, and I said a little bit about this before, is would you guys be interested in like our next adventure subscriber meetup is like maybe go bowling or Top Golf or something of that nature. I don't want to do a dinner because I just feel like if we all sit down and eat dinner, we're going to be at different tables. We're not going to get to chat. So let's do something where we can mingle. Maybe we can go ride go-karts and I can wreck all you guys because I'm like super competitive and I like running over people. But it's just something. And if you guys have any ideas on that, let us know. But if you guys would be interested in a subscriber meetup, maybe we can reach out to some of the channels we met, because I mean, I don't want to do a subscriber meetup and it'd be like me and Valerie and Sherry from Maryland. She is super nice, by the way. But you know, maybe we can get a bigger group of us together. Maybe I know like there's a couple of channels that we seem to share a lot of the same subscribers, so maybe we'll reach out to those guys and see if we can do a group meetup, if you will. If you're interested in anything like that, let us know. I am not a planner, and I will be the one planning this, so it's going to be a colossal failure, just FYI. But hey, I'll give it a college try, which means we'll figure it out when we get there.
Again, we're real and simple.
Like Valerie said, she's real, I'm simple. So if it's me, we'll probably like bring some lawn chairs and sit in a circle and, I don't know.
Talk about Chevys.
Talk about trucks. A lot of people asking about the truck. So the dually project probably won't get started, and it won't be on this channel. It'll be on my buddy Sketchy's channel. But that project probably won't get started until December, January. And I was thinking about it this morning a little bit. If everything goes right and I can afford it, we will try to have it at Hershey.
Wow, that is a big goal, honey.
I probably need a GoFundMe account or sell a kidney or something to do it. Probably both kidneys.
Oh man.
But yeah, that's kind of my thoughts. So I've got a C10 that I'm putting together now, and I may end up selling it to fund this truck. I really want to keep my C10.
Stay tuned for our next Hershey videos.
Like and subscribe. See you guys next week.